to block it up.
Far side of the sheet. That had that
Yeah, just replace that rock.
Good.
Is it right rocks?
Right, see what we end up with.
Is it me?
Yeah.
They think they might have thrown the wrong rock.
Should have
So in
two
mixed
rocks
doubles,
left
even though there's 8 rocks on the ice, you have to use the same 5 every single
I'm throwing
time.
5.
So there are 2 stationary stones, and there 1 stationary stone, my apologies, for each team, and then 5 rocks that you throw, and 2 have little headbands on them or elastics, and those are 2 rocks that you're not allowed to throw. Have to throw the same 5. So hopefully you didn't pick one with a cutter because you can't change it out.
4?
Oh.
It's just a 3.
Yeah, hard now, hard now.
And look at this finish right here at the 4-foot line.
Yes, hard.
Once it just starts to move, it really does go.
Come on.
Oh.
Whoa.
That
Maybe a
just
little
keeps
kiss?
going.
No,
Not too much height. The port is there.
it's a little smaller though.
It's definitely a little smaller. There looks like that blue run on the left may be open or through the port. That's what they're thinking right there.
Okay.
Even a little weight to tap that around isn't a bad thing. Probably easier to get through that port with some weight.
Especially with just
throw
the
more
one
or make
sweeper.
it
That's so hard.
Like that call?
Because you constantly have to go between, do you want a sweeper or do you want someone holding the broom for you?
Yep. Definitely. And if I have to go, then we can
okay,
tap
it's
it a
good
foot. So
It's not bad.
Actually chipped off.
Yeah. It's alright. That's what we got.
Looks like nice weight.
Weight looks good. Has to move a little bit.
Nice
Once
back line. It
goes-
should break though. There it goes.
Really nicely navigated.
Really nice line. Oof, just squeaked her.
shot.
Nice shot.
Very nice shot. Does look open though.
Does. Probably the
Okay.
best that you could
Pull
do.
this things up a little bit too. She's got to come through the hole and flop. We'll either have the same draw or tap.
What's the play?
Just go through that hole with that 4-foot weight,
Okay.
or you can play the tap up on the blue or the yellow one.
Fair
on the
shot,
left.
so it makes them make a play on it.
Which one do you like?
Whichever one you're feeling.
The tap over here, is it just hit half a rock?
Yeah. Half to 3/4.
And is it just like any weight or
Pretty much.
has to be?
Whatever weight you want to throw.
Okay, let's play that.
Right.
Kind of ice?
Edge 8.
Okay.
They haven't been out this far yet, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens, whether it curls back or catches maybe a little bit of frost. We'll see.
Especially with weight. They said back 8,
Oh,
so it's a
and
little
then
bit
there's 7.
heavier than been throwing.
Whoa, whoa!
It's,
Not curling!
it's fallen out a little
Needs
bit.
to curl!
It's trying
It might
now.
swing back though. It is on that 4-foot line.
Heavy.
It's trying. Oh.
Good.
In mixed doubles,
Right.
my motto was 2 is a good thing. 2 is a win.
I find mixed doubles a high scoring game.
Oh, totally.
Very few blanks.
So, fun
I used
fact,
to play the
if
other
you
one.
actually blank an end, you lose the hammer.
Wow.
So most teams don't want to actually blank an end because that means that they lose the hammer.
So I'm gonna
going
take a
into
little
the
more than
following
what
end.
I
So
did.
it's
And I
not
took
a
on the
good
first
thing
rock.
to have a blank.
And,
You
just
want to
dealing.
score. So 2 is a win when you don't have hammer because that means that's
They were one
almost a
anyways, right?
force.
Yeah, now they do.
I know they do. I know.
They were gonna
This
play
should
the
be
run
really
out.
close
Yeah.
to the draw of the button path, nice and cleaned up.
Sneaky too, and
Has a little backing there
A
too.
little backing, yeah.
Great. Okay. Well,
Needs
all
full
there.
4.
I just didn't get a read on that side that well, so I just didn't
Close for
know.
line now. Yep. Room.
Jacqueline
Boom.
thinks it's T-line.
T-line. Got a curl.
Oh, there.
Oh. There it goes.
Curl.
Is it going to swing
Trying.
enough? And then we'll roll out.
Ah.
Ooh.
Just
I
the
think
one.
it's just the one. Just that little extra weight. You didn't get the curl out of it.
Just a foot heavy again.
So I'm going to make a prediction here. I'm thinking that Charlie's going
matter
to
if
do the power play
weight's
right
not right.
now.
So what is a power play?
Power play is when instead of starting with your setup rocks in the center of the ice, the one behind the button and one in the center of the ice, you start with them over to the side in the 8-foot. So it kind of gives you a little bit of an advantage. And as I predicted, here we go. I've played Charlie a couple of times during provincials, and if he doesn't have hammer, he plays it in the second end, and if he does, he plays it in the
Same
first.
shot, right?
The rocks start to the left side, so you start with a corner guard, which gives the team with the hammer a little bit of an advantage because in regular curling, as you know, you want to have a corner guard with rocks behind a
Yep,
corner
yep,
and leave
yep,
your
yep,
center
yep,
open.
yep,
Same
line.
applies for mixed doubles. So team here is going to try to chip that guard that's up front as the corner over to the center.
It was.
They can roll their throwing rock out, but they cannot get rid of that in play rock, and actually not a bad result there.
It is pretty good. Opens up the shot rock.
Okay.
Still-
Everyone plays the
You like fries?
everyone plays the power play, all those P's in a row, a different way. You and I played together on Tuesday, and my strategy is always to throw up a center first, but everyone plays it differently. This is one that we've seen used at the elite level very often with the chipping of that
Careful.
stone, kind of like a fancy tick shot.
Yes, a reverse tick shot.
A reverse tick. There we go.
Take a look.
Charlie and Leah, just like in traditional curling, trying to split the rings.
Good.
Nice weight.
Nice weight. Tough part can sometimes be you're used to always throwing to the center all game, and now you have to switch gears and throw around a corner, so your line is a little different, so the weight can be a little tricky.
I mean, I was probably a bit generous. but not
In
like
mixed doubles,
super.
can she remove any of the stones in the house
Can't
yet?
really do anything
Not
else,
yet.
right? Because we don't
It
get
is
it out of play.
it
then-
is the fourth rock
just
thrown
inside.
that can remove.
I mean, start at the
I
bottom.
definitely wasn't like.
So the way
That's
I
like
always
seems to be
remember it
thrown just
is
a shade
the
better
fifth,
right now, but-
fifth rock that's going to be in play
think
can be
it's
thrown,
outside
but
edge.
it's the fourth rock. So Jamie will be able to hit, or no, Jacqueline will be able to hit with her second.
Next shot.
Which is again kind of like the 5-rock rule in traditional curling. They want to give teams that are behind, a chance to come back potentially. So it looks like a nice shot here. Freeze up to it. Really nice shot.
A really nice weight there.
Drawing the play back into
Throw.
the center.
Yep.
Beautiful. So Charlie can hit here if he so chose. And it looks like we might have a steam ball coming.
Saw the backswing
You see-
warming up.
You see the backswing, and you know that there's going to be weight. Hanging a little bit here for him.
I think he's still got a piece of it.
Oh, yep, he does. Nice shot. He's going to stick that shooter around too.
Good.
And they're
Nice
nice and
shot.
spread out.
Yeah.
Good throw.
So we should see a hit here
Like
from
nose hitting
Jacqueline.
the one over
Try
on
to
the far
remove some
side.
stones. With the power
Nose
play
hit.
too as a win.
They hit. Maybe have a double.
Not very many double options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she needs to hit and
'Cause
roll
I think the
closer
roll's
to
not gonna do a
another
whole lot
rock.
right now. Could do that.
Good weight.
Like your board. Okay. Yeah, we're just separating them, right?
Discussing the weight options there. They want to make sure they stick around.
So if you hit the yellow over here, right, they have to make a play at it because it outcounts the one over here. And then once they make a play at it, you might have a better opportunity.
Jamie's discussing how he doesn't like
be
really
able
hitting
to-
the center one just
Because the
yet
thing
because
right
he
now, we
feels
go after the
like
middle one.
that
If we don't
center
go
one
anywhere,
could be used down the
it's
road
still
for a
in the
double
middle,
if they get grouped up.
And they're still,
So he's
you know what I mean?
liking
Like it's
hitting
not really.
the outside one.
I think we got to
They
be
won't
patient on
necessarily
this
be
and just
shot, but
go
if
after the
they're a
one that's out
second
there.
shot, Charlie
My
and
hack
Liam may
weight
go
and
after it,
hung,
roll
hung.
out, and then it sets up maybe a double down the road off that
You
center
throw
one.
board, but
Or even if they hit
Don't
it
take
on
too
the
much ice.
nose, it'll be a little bit higher up, making the
Yes.
double a little bit easier.
That's right. Yeah.
Board
So
weight,
if
I could
Charlie
probably
and
say
Liam
middle
knows
12.
it after them,
Yeah.
then there might set up a better double
I can
possibility.
make it curl if we need to. So
Looks like that's what they've decided to play.
did you get it out there?
Needs to go hard for a piece. Might have missed
Hard,
this
hard.
one.
Well, you got a piece
Oh, there we go.
piece of it. Ooh, this little tricky shot.
That works.
Oh, well, look at that. Rolled right behind it.
Still second shot.
Sneaky, sneaky.
It is.
That's what happens when you throw the correct weight. Good things can happen.
For sure. Even if you don't make the plan shot, plan B is always good.
That's right. And they play, if they throw the raise right now and accidentally split themselves out, or
Yeah, I don't mind that.
game on.
It looks good.
Charlie should be close here.
Well, where is it?
6, 7,
What?
6, 6,
Looks like he might be throwing the split, maybe? Coming around.
6.
No.
Oh, just
Take it
straight
back.
coming around.
Yes. Number 2.
Maybe
Sorry.
hoping they'll make a play on the
I
center
play the role.
I didn't think I would slide that
open
much.
up that back stone to them.
There's nothing we can do with it.
No, that was board.
It's not bad.
Yep.
Okay.
Just get it across.
Yeah,
More rocks you can score 2.
yeah, that's right. All you can do.
What's Jacqueline trying to do here? She's trying to hit the yellow and roll in front of the one in the 8 foot.
That's what it looks. They were
got
discussing
firm.
weight and what she threw in the last one. So looks like they might be trying to get that inside roll. I think they might maybe expected it to curl a little more than it is right now.
It looks like a
A little
jam.
further, it's trying. Oof.
Get out.
Jam, but at least they got that one out of the house. Now, Jamie could have swept that if he wanted to, but after sweeping it all the way down the ice, it can be a little exhausting.
A lot of sweeping in mixed doubles for sure.
Yeah.
Even though there's only 5 rocks on per side, there's a lot of sweeping back-to-back shots.
Mm-hmm.
And because a lot of them are draws, a lot of it's coast-to-coast sweeping.
That's right. Those soft shots really require you to be there and with it.
You use your sweepers
Whoa.
then.
Oh, yes.
Can't see.
Sorry.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay. Sorry.
Me, right?
So this is Jamie's last one. Jamie and Jacqueline's. Brannen Tingley.
I'm gonna slash it into it. Slash it into it. We can clip that back one. Right? Into the side
Jamie
of that.
lining
that'll
this
go.
up here, try to get multiple
I think
rocks
it's worth a
out.
try.
Yeah,
They're
I
lining
think
3 right now. How else do we-
making a double here is
Right.
is the goal. Giving up 2 isn't the end of the world. Especially on the power
Gonna be
play
never.
end. If you're just giving up 2, that's a win. And here Jacqueline's actually going to be holding the broom for him. So this might be a request on his part. And when I play with my mixed double partner Matt, on the heavyweight shots, I typically hold the broom for him and vice versa. And then soft weight, we sweep. So not much you can do when it's coming at you so fast.
No, I prefer that as well. And you get more precise too with heavier weights if you have a target.
That's right. Something to aim at.
That's right. That's right.
Definitely coming with weight.
Oh yeah, they can throw it hard. It's going to be close. Looks like it's curling a little more than they expected.
On the nose.
Right on the nose. So banging on a nose for the 3,
Kinda
which
weird.
in regular curling you
I
might
just
be
had
frustrated
it go
about, but in mixed doubles,
like
you shrug it
middle
off.
back.
That's right.
It was just board, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Doesn't go crazy, eh?
No.
I think you can hold it.
Looks a little soft, maybe? It's curling really hard. Oof. And they could sweep that if they wanted to, but
Good sweep,
it's
man.
going out
Good sweep.
normally. Maybe just caught that center line a little bit on them.
It did. As soon as it catches it, it seems to really go sideways. Just give a little shout out to some of our sponsors here in Curl Moncton. Cavendish Farms, they are sponsoring the U12 League. Sleeman Sunday Night Fun League. We have Kevin R. Williams Financial Services for our mixed doubles here.
Good sweep.
RPS Financial for Thursday Night League, and Best Buy Wednesday Night League. So do you know anyone on the Kevin R. Williams Financial Services there, Shannon?
I may or may not know who sponsored that league. I've been around curling for a long time, and my dad, Kevin Williams, for those of you who may not know, has been dragging me to rinks for a long time. And when I approached him about potentially sponsoring the league that I organize as well, it was a no-brainer for us. We love curling. We're a curling family, so it's a pleasure for us to be involved with this awesome sport.
Thank you.
I think I'm tagging
Mixed
that.
doubles here. I'll make a little plug for Curl
was almost
Moncton.
as bad
Our
as
league
an
is
outturn
full
as I
with 20
threw.
teams. It is
Yeah.
COVID made with only 2 people on the ice at one time.
Okay, you got
And a lot of fun to play. If you haven't tried it and you're watching it, get after your club to start a league for you guys. Nice shot by Leah here.
Very nicely
Yes,
done.
All right, this will be a better one. Tightening the ice up.
This is always my favorite shot when I play mixed doubles. With the first one is to always tap back that one in the forefoot a little bit. Just opens up the space in there and get a little more room to play with because it can get plugged.
Yep. Move.
That's the thing with the first shot.
Go
It's
then.
okay to be a little bit heavy and a little tiny tap and stuff. Or a little bit light and just in front of it. It's definitely usable. Oh, and there was a little
Killing
light.
you. I'm killing you.
Jamie probably won't like that because it's a little plugged up now in the center. It can happen really quickly.
good.
There's already 2 center guards and 2 rocks in the forefoot.
There's lots of finish with these rocks. They were texturized just for this tournament. That means they curl a little bit more. They were sanded and they're sharper, so they curl more.
Yeah. Yeah.
5, 6.
Yes.
It's like a nice shot here. Coming around really
Yes.
nicely. You want to get right to the top
Okay,
of
good.
it. Nice
There you
shot.
go, right on the button.
Gotta move. Gotta move the machete, I think.
Only the 4th
tough.
rock at the end, and we're already looking at skip rocks almost.
They're definitely lined up behind that center
There we
line.
Down,
Yeah.
good weight.
Even back 8.
That's
Just make sure we
pretty
stay
good.
on top of that yellow.
You can
Here's
watch this
something
live
later.
broadcast on the Curling NB Mixed Double Championship on Bell 5 TV,
Oh, I
Channel
tried to
1.
shape when I
You
had
can
my
also
mask
watch
on.
live stream on the Curling NB broadcast player, courtesy of 360 Live.
I suspect
Finally.
this is going to be a tight game, Michelle, because the winner of this goes straight through to a 1-2 game, and the winner of that game goes to the finals. So these teams have already won at least 2 games so far.
Shot.
They're all seasoned players as well.
Yes. Jacqueline played in this last year with Chris Jeffrey, actually.
Okay, I think
And
it's like a
Leah
3-4.
and Charlie have been playing together for many years. I actually believe they were the representatives for New Brunswick the first time. No, that is incorrect. They were representatives for MB curling a couple of times at the New Brunswick mixed doubles. I believe the first time was actually Shelby Wilson, and I can't remember her partner. And Shelby will, if she's listening to this, will
get a
definitely kick
slash
me
that
if I
in there,
don't
right?
give her credit.
That's good. Whew. That's one.
So even that rock was short. It's definitely usable.
Or the run.
Little background information here. Jacqueline
what else I
Tingley,
do
she's
for us.
31
Like, we
years
cross
old.
it,
She's
we
a
might get two of
teacher.
them out of the
She
4 foot,
teaches
like one will
elementary
go-
school in grade 1 at Anglophone
options
School
there.
District West, Montgomery Street School in Fredericton.
Again, still,
She
neither
curls
of them are
out of
probably
the
gonna go
Capital
for
Winter
that.
Club. She's curled for 23 years, and she's playing in numerous women's mixed and mixed doubles provincial
The other
tournaments
options are
throughout the
go around.
Maritimes. She's coached for
Well,
5
you
years
put
at
the
the
brooms on
Atlantic
top of it,
Curling
you
Academy,
say,
Whitecap,
down the water,
with
not
coaches
gonna
and
stop
players
it.
from across Canada. They have some team sponsors,
Yeah.
McClure,
The other
Toyota,
option is try and get it
RBC,
inside his
Picket
own,
Fence Motel, and
cross
Hardline.
it, but it's still going to leave the one back
And she's
there.
also won the 2014 AUS
we're at number 2
Championships
right now,
for
but
UNB, CIS Nationals, participated in the 2014 NB Provincial Women's Runner-Up, 2010, 2012, and 2019. And Mixed Doubles Provincials Runner-Up 2018 and Mixed
Exact.
Provincials Runner-Up
Probably going to
2018.
play a tap on that
So
yellow
she
that
has
they just
lots of
threw,
curling experience.
right?
Jamie is 45, self-employed
to do
with
that,
Brannen
but
Consultants.
I don't really see
He's
anything else other
from
than
Fredericton, Capital Winter Club.
Like
He's
the
competitive
yellow
play
blue.
and playdowns and tours
Just
for
think
the
it over
past
the
20
top.
years.
You get too
And
far
he's
back.
also won the 2008 Mixed Provincials, 2016, 2017,
there, maybe?
and 2020 Provincial Men's
Maybe?
Champions.
I was literally just doing the math. I was like, they're missing a rock.
At least and even if you just get the high one, at least it's our rock. That's the sitting top 12 foot. That's wide open now. Yep.
So I think they're going to try to open something up here and throw some peel weight.
Yeah, they need to get it open a little bit so they have at least a shot at the very end to get their one if they need to.
Just clears the
Okay.
one.
At least it opens the rocks up that are closer to the top
What do you
12
like?
to run back if they need to. And I did get clarification. First
Okay.
Canadian Nationals was in 2013, and Shelby Wilson and
Okay.
Avery Hewson in 2013 were our representatives for New Brunswick. And ever since then, the MB Mixed Doubles is the fastest growing provincial championship. I believe last year
You got
we had
3?
20 plus teams play in it
That's awesome.
from all across the province.
5?
So it's a growing sport and
Make
it's
it to
awesome to
5.
see.
5, 6. It's a 5, 6.
Way easier to find 2
Okay.
people to get together to make a team than 4 sometimes.
All right.
Jamie walking down to look for.
Gotta take a look at some angles. That's a really tight port.
The overlap on the blue too.
Looking a little ping pong shot. Bing
This'll
bang
stay
boom
here.
through the hole maybe.
Yeah, you can kind of jiggle that blue through the
know.
hole, could you not?
Would have sucked then.
Need some sort
really
of
just
setup shot here by
board?
Jacqueline to help set
Alright, well-
something up
Board
for
to
Jamie
control?
at the end.
Board to control.
Like
Like
up
give
a
them
bit.
different options. They have those 2 blues then up front that they could use for their next shot if they needed.
Yeah, because we just hit it here.
So Jamie thinking ahead by making that shot, they then have the 2 blues on either side of the center line that they could use potentially in the future
Are
for
those
his
guys
shot.
pretty well welded?
Can't block them both.
Like those 3 in the back, they're pretty well welded together. Where's their space? Must be pretty close. Yeah. Yeah.
Curling a little bit. Oh, pretty close.
This is what they want.
Ooh.
Didn't want that overlap.
No, not at all. Did open the blue up on the side.
feel like.
Well,
Can you get to nose to that blue that's a little further fully in the 12?
I'm thinking maybe.
I hate the fact that they're staggered.
There's a
but
chance there.
behind the front door.
There's also that
probably
long
gonna
corner.
go the blue.
The center one, right? He's got the.
You know?
Yeah.
In off onto the 3. 3
I
onto
mean,
the
I'd rather
7.
give him the tap in for one, I would think. Okay, so.
I'm not liking anything with weight.
Little update
Where we
here
would
on
use the
sheet
3.
1 for
Inside or
Jeffrey
middle?
against Adam
Middle
Robichaud.
of that rock?
So it looks like it's a score of 5-0 with Adam's
Middle
Robichaud
of this
ahead.
rock.
They seem to have taken a
this rock.
4-ender in the second.
Yes, that's what I said.
They're now playing
This
the
rock,
third.
yeah, okay. Okay, good. Just like a 2?
Adams Robichaud have been playing together for a little while. They've actually played a couple of tournaments outside the province for mixed doubles.
What if we
Mine's good. Just hold it out there.
sliver
keep
off
it
of
going,
that?
Third
Charlie.
here, I think, on our sheet.
Needs to curl a bit.
Yeah, I still don't think that'll give it for us, but
I think they're trying to
curl
block the
up.
hole too, so they want a light shot. There's the 2-3.
Okay, good sweep.
That's a good
there's a
position.
hole.
Did the job.
Gotta over curl.
Jamie and Jacqueline want to be careful here too, because right now they're only giving up the 1. So they want to make sure they don't do something to potentially make it a
Not sure how far that
More than
4 will
one.
go, but I know the 7 and 6 are all going.
Running that yellow in is scary.
Especially when it's not your color.
Right, exactly.
If anything, like nose it is better than obviously slivering it, right? So, peel weighting it. Just a shade more. Yeah.
High
me a
hard
shade
one
more.
coming here from Jamie.
Yeah. That's where I gotta hit is right there, right?
Gotta hit probably about a third to a quarter of that stone. Redirect it in. There we go.
Yep.
From our end, it's looking close. Maybe a
Wants a
little bit too
sweeper.
much. Oh, a little too thick, I think. Yep. Thankfully, it's only 1. Right there on the button.
Sorry, I'm not very good at this.
So it looks like Tingley Brannen are going to be playing their power play right now. Nice, they're able to do it in even ends as well. The longer you hold your power play, you're only allowed to play
I
it
do the same thing. I'm
when
saying,
you
just
have the
let it go.
hammer.
I was not gonna run
The
anybody,
longer
it's
you
good.
hold it, you may not be able to use it in an even end. And as we know, we want to score an even end, so we
Okay,
keep
so
the
like-
hammer going into 8.
Yep.
So
They seem to play it on the same side that Thompson Sullivan played.
yeah, and I wonder if that's because now they've seen the ice and how it's running.
curled a
So
bit.
it gives them more of an idea of where to throw the stone. Thompson Sullivan playing a little different strategy.
You go out.
Tingley Brannen.
You go out a foot
They're not
from
playing the
that with
tip.
half weight,
They
and
are
yeah, it
going
goes
in
straight.
Possibly the top 12,
That's what it seemed to curl a little
top
bit.
4.
Oh, take a look. Sit.
A little deep, not bad.
Around the corner.
Sorry.
That's gliding. Not where Leah would have wanted it. She probably wanted it anywhere above the tee line.
What'd you get? Oh, that was good too.
Lot of
Sorry.
room.
Tingley heading around the cart now.
A lot of room. A lot of room. Still not moving. It's getting better.
Goal here
Starting
for
to
them.
go there.
Oh, there it goes. Goal here for them will definitely be 2. 3 is a bonus.
Yeah, scoring a multiple is important here.
Definitely.
I would have kind of kept on that to try to maybe curl behind it.
Kind of created a little bit of a pocket.
Well, you didn't have to sweep it the whole way.
Charlie and Leah can't hit just yet.
I like it.
They'll be able to hit on their next rock.
Okay.
Wait on me.
Light to go.
Yeah. Where is it?
7. It's okay.
No bump. Line's
No.
good. No bump.
I don't need
Look
to.
deep.
Rocks are gliding.
7.
No bump.
Nice throw coming up by Charlie, it looks like.
It's good.
Nice shot.
No bump.
Good.
I hate going back to those.
It's a good throw.
Believe Ross used to say that was a small piece of real estate he had to draw to.
What about
It's
That
perfectly
was a small
frozen.
piece of real estate. No bump, no nothing. Nice shot by Charlie.
I think we're gonna have to. If we could just unlock the blue and behind it and sit on like nose.
I think just jiggle them around a little bit.
You're gonna be
They
center
can still
line.
use that
Yeah.
yellow
Or
rock
not
as a
even
back
inside
guard.
Oh, shoot. I didn't put the score up. I'll do it after this.
Yeah. Yep, I do.
Yeah, they're looking to do back 12, back 8, just to jiggle them around, kind of set it up for down the road. Don't want to get rid of that yellow because you can use it to protect your own rocks. So. Holding true to what mixed doubles is, those nice soft shots.
Let it curl.
And there it goes.
Curl.
Lila's good.
It looks really nice. Weight looks good.
A little bit on the inside. No,
Yep.
Set.
Perfect.
still okay.
Shot.
Ooh, lost her back one, unfortunately, but those two are
Same thing.
yellows behind the tee line.
Just a foot heavy. That ice would have been tight.
Now the same. Seven. 8.
A nice one coming here from Charlie. Nice soft, same weight again
Little
that he
bump.
just threw previously. Right to the nose. Nice shot.
Shoot. Good
Very
throw.
nice.
Little tap, tap, taparoo.
I think there's room just to push that in between the two blues.
Yeah. Oh, there might be a way to just jiggle her out. I think
Okay.
if you hit maybe a quarter to a third of that rock,
Just back
might
8
be
weight.
Yeah, might be able to get it through that hole a little bit. Or as Jamie is pointing out, do you straight up hit it? And maybe your rock
Yeah,
jams in.
jams into the one of the back yellows.
Shoot.
2 feet
Should've
more weight.
stayed on it.
3 feet more weight.
Yeah.
I think it's going to end up being
Right,
hack,
just
right? That you got to
bending.
throw, but I think that same line,
That's
like just
true.
inside,
Okay.
just the same line, just hack weight. Yeah.
One of the beautiful parts of mixed doubles is you get the opportunity to throw the same shot back
good
to
one
back
here, Charlie will probably
sometimes.
try and play double.
So your accuracy
Might
can
be
go
able to
up a
come
little
around.
bit because you've
Yeah,
just
3
thrown
that
it,
way.
you've made it, you're confident, and now you're asked to throw the exact same one.
Even as a sweeper, if you've seen it, you know like what weight looks good or feels good.
Exactly. Traditional
I got all
curling,
there.
you throw the shot back, same shot back to back, it means you missed it, and that's not a good thing. Little different with mixed doubles. Looks like a little more weight this time, but it could work in our favor still.
It's close.
Gonna be close. Those back yellows work to her advantage.
Good throw.
And they're nice and separated.
Not sure who shot now between that yellow and that blue, but that's one lonely yellow sitting in there now.
Shade thinner. Although shade thinner, we're going to roll
Makes
out.
sense. This?
Nice.
Can't believe he's stuck there like that.
Hit that one over there. Now
But-
go. I think we have
Yeah.
They may be 1, but they're not 2, 3, or 4.
That's not terrible. I don't hate it. what are
So
the
Charlie
options?
right now recognizing that if he hits the second shot right now, there's a pretty natural double there for Jamie. It's
Nice
giving
shot.
up a steal of 3. So looking at potentially drawing down to the pocket, to that blue just behind the tee line. And yes, his rocks will be grouped, but it's going to be very difficult to play a double off them. Still 2 shots. 1 shot remaining. After Charlie throws this. Oh, changing his mind maybe.
They each have 1.
Thank you, Leah, for correcting me. They both have 1 more, 2 more.
I think Charlie was trying to determine who's throwing the next rock on his opponent's team.
Well, I messed it up, so that's the thing with mixed doubles. I'm constantly looking and counting rocks. Is it my shot? Is it his?
6.
It's so different because normally you just play 2 rocks
Right.
and then, you know, but like first and last or 3 in
And
the
now
middle.
you're trying to
and-
count.
You gotta go. Okay. Shit.
Came up a little lighter, I think, than he hoped, but it not the end of the world right now because we're not sure who shot yet.
All right. Yeah, no.
Even if you jam that, I mean,
I get
so
it.
long as we're sitting over here, it's fine. But I think similar rate to what you just threw. Really the same shots.
Jacqueline's last one, and then we have 2 more to come.
That's
Roll
ideal.
off that, put some more pressure on them.
Just over the top of that.
Might lose that blue in the house, but
Someone
Probably.
has to-
Yeah. I think so. I think so. Yep. And all we have to do is just push that yellow a rock sideways.
Just to update you in sheet 1, Jeffrey's just scored 4. So the score is 5-4.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely a high scoring game.
I think that goes to show that you're never out of it.
No.
Down 5-0 after 2 ends, and now you're back in it within 1. And that's kind of how mixed doubles goes. You know, you're watching the live score. I remember many times with my dad refreshing it, thinking I had the game in the bag, and then sending me a message, "How did you lose that?" Well, that's mixed doubles. You respect it for what it is.
So many rocks in play and so many
rocks.
options. Oh no, this is curling.
A lot. Well, this is going to be interesting here.
I don't know if they're gonna.
Are they going to hit that yellow in the house? Ugh.
Okay.
Looks like it just came down on her. Looks like they're still sitting first and third, maybe? Not sure who first is. I don't think they know either.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It was fine. Bounce, bounce, right?
Yeah. It's not bad. All right. I think so too. Okay.
So they're going to hit the open one. And they're saying they don't care if they roll out. And that will leave Jamie and Jacqueline either a hit through the hole to try to get rid of that shot
So what do you like
rock,
for ice?
or a raise. Maybe a soft shot for 3. Let's see.
Yeah.
Right now, Leah needs to focus on hitting that one in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Must be hitting that blue.
Here it comes.
Yep.
You have to know.
Whoa. Whoa.
Surprised she played that
Needs to
turn
curl.
and not the outside in.
I don't know, maybe
no,
she's more
probably not.
comfortable with that
Girl.
turn. It's going to work out. Maybe.
Hey.
Oh, is it going to roll far enough? Interesting, again, they could be sweeping those rocks, but they're not right now. They're just kind of watching them. Yep, Jamie calling that shot that I saw. Run that blue one into the one in the house and maybe
Right?
roll.
Play it this way. Across the face. I
It's
think
just a bit more weight, eh?
nose. Little off nose.
Okay.
Perfect.
Not as shitty.
Right? And all we got to do is roll the shooter into here.
Yeah. Just throw it a little cleaner. Just throw it. No, that's good. That's always good. Ah, sugar.
Backline to hack.
Not
It's going to run
terrible.
fairly straight here, isn't it?
2.
That's that
For
4 foot
three.
line. I'm thinking 4 foot line.
So Jamie's going to throw the right weight here.
Okay,
I need a
yeah.
hair
Run
more.
that
See
rock
now.
into the yellow in the house
hard to
that's
roll it.
sitting there just in the tee line. Shot rock. And then hopefully roll a shooter in. And if
That's
they get a
true.
nice
So
spin
this
on
side
it,
is
they
probably
might
more
be
like
able to
the other
spin it
side
in for
was
3.
going.
Yeah.
So, how do you get
It's
I
going to
can take a
have to
shade
be
more. Yeah, that's
just
not
the
much.
right
I'll take
weight.
a shade
Almost
more.
like playing a split with a little bit of weight because they still
So
have to
like
move
half a
a
rock.
hunk of granite in the house.
Yeah, they have to move it back a few inches at least.
Yeah.
Speed's good here, right?
Probably back 8 weight, back 12. Hopefully, hope their shooter sticks. I'm playing it across the face too, which will help the spin on the shooter.
Yep. Whoa.
Jamie's calling line.
Ah. Yep. Yep.
It's close. There goes the curl.
Hard.
Really close.
Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shooter, shooter.
And with that
Nice
spin,
shot.
nice shot by Jamie.
Really nice.
Really nice shot. Nice soft weight.
Good sweep.
Got that spin in on the shooter. Went across the face too, which was beautiful. If they had thrown the other turn at it, they were probably more likely for it to roll out. So Jamie called it and made it as he saw it.
Called and executed.
That's all you can ask for.
There you go.
So that was a successful power play. They played the power play. They got their 3.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
4th in.
Oh, right. Just kidding.
This is the 4th
I know,
end
we wanna
break.
keep going,
The
too.
players have 5
Let's
minutes
keep it
here.
ready.
They
Just setting it
shammy.
up, I guess, for the
I'll be
next
ready.
end. Now both teams have used their power play, so there will no longer be any power plays available to either team.
Oh,
Ellery,
shoot.
Ellery.
Sorry.
Oh, he just went over the water.
Positive 2 is that
They put the blade down.
Tingley
Kinda
and
put a
Brannen
groove into it, and
got
he
what
just
they
went over.
wanted. They retained the hammer and the even ends
Well,
and picked up their 3, leading 4-3 now.
needed it. Needed to make something.
Still a close game.
Oh, very. And again, as you can
Just
see,
added
you're
that.
never out of it.
Never.
Where to throw it.
Yeah.
I'll get the hack.
Yep. Perfect. Appreciate it.
Remember the change. Remember the change.
Well, I think we'll make it in under the 2:15 mark for sure. We're not slow. It's good.
Charlie banks time for everybody.
Yes, he does. He's just like, we're going.
We're barely out of the way, and he's already sliding.
Yeah, he's like, we're good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, ice is really good.
Very consistent.
Yeah,
That's all we asked for. That's all we can ask for.
speed's good.
Does she think he's not trying?
I don't know. She's definitely motivating. Okay, I'm going now to do it.
So I keep throwing what I've been throwing, I'll probably be fine. Lots. There goes. Just started though. Line will get there, but.
Same path?
Yeah.
It's not so pretty.
A little extra plop on that. That's what caused it.
Heavy. No line. No line. No.
No way. Good shot.
Really?
I guess they took
Like,
a little
uh-oh.
shortened fourth and break.
If only we could have swept that.
Sweet.
Had
That's
some
not
little
bad.
taps around. Thankfully, that blue one in the back
Just
stayed
tap
in.
them. Tap it a hair. The
Came
one
in
that's
hard,
on the
yeah, I was
side,
like, "Ooh."
side of the forefoot.
Anyone looking for an update, sheet
one.
one.
Kinda,
Still
if you can
finishing
flip,
out.
great. If not,
and
just have
four,
it
they're
straight
not
back and
finished
crease the
yet.
pocket, right?
Looks
Back
like
four.
But it was
there
like
are three more
definitely.
lines to
backlining.
come
I'd even
over
come a
there.
little less than that because we are tapping. So it's almost like you're drawing over to here, right? Yeah, yes.
Jacqueline just playing a heavy draw here. Try to tap that yellow rock
get all
outside the
there.
4-foot line, or 4-foot.
Yeah, we can't hit yet. So they're trying again to play those little tap taps. Kind of move rocks around, make the angles better for themselves. It's coming across nicely. Hopefully get close to the nose. Yeah.
Okay.
Just set up those pockets. Just set up those little tap shots. That's what you want. You don't have to be shot right off the bat.
Okay, like back line.
Great, perfect weight. Just even less ice.
Just back 4, actually. Back 8. No.
Starting to move now.
Oh, took the big hook. Charlie not letting that mask stop him
Throw.
from being excited. I love it.
Similarity on
Nice
this
shot.
side.
Nice shot.
Just inside nose, little flip. Tap it back 4. Yep.
Good throw. She snaps there, eh?
Just in the last 3 feet.
Yeah.
What's tight?
Oh,
Needs to backing. Ooh. There we go.
Back.
Nice shot.
nice shot.
Hit it thick enough. Good sweeping on Jamie's part there.
Same.
One thing about Charlie
Little
and
bit
Leah,
more?
they're quick. Never any hesitation. In the hat, ready to go.
It's really coming down.
You almost have to anticipate the curl because once they start cutting, they go.
They go. Yeah, almost lost that.
Sorry.
Still liking the same shot?
Good throw.
Oh yeah, we was all there. Yep.
So really good.
I got all there.
The one not good thing for Charlie and Leah right now is almost all their rocks are behind the tee line. So one nice tap or a little lock in that pocket, it's going to be really hard to remove that blue stone.
It's trying to come in just a
Little
little
extra
bit
weight
more.
right now.
There we go.
Curl.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Just touching the pin there.
Half buried probably on one side.
Yep.
He's just gonna try and come this way and just push it a couple feet.
So what's the plan?
I'll still have the freeze to the back too.
Okay.
Again, we see Charlie throwing the same shot that he just threw. Again, the beauty of mixed doubles. And he made it the first time.
A little bit more weight.
Definitely more weight. It's going.
Be a little more weight than last time on this
Top
one.
curling.
Yep, yep,
Ooh,
yes,
that made a jump.
yes! Whoa, whoa!
Shot.
Nice shot by Charlie. And stuck his shooter too. But again, all those yellow rocks behind the tee.
Lock it on. Hey, I can go the same way. Yeah.
Good throw.
I could have gone for
No.
freeze it to the middle pair. You might be able to hit the one.
Key
Here?
freezes. Key freezes, yeah. Key freezes to what?
Freezes to the back.
Yeah.
If I'm nose on that one that's in the back,
Yeah.
they might try and in off the yellow that
That's
he
true.
just threw.
Top. Butt.
So if I can be a shade to the left of that,
It always curls.
just
Right.
off
Yeah.
nose on the left hand side of that back yellow, it's perfect.
It's just like backline weighted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lock it on.
Yep. Just watch it.
Yeah, you know it's gonna start to break.
Yeah.
Slow.
Yep.
Yep.
Weight's pretty good.
Well then, lock it on. Lock it on. Line will be good.
We get nice weight
Whoa, whoa,
here
whoa, whoa.
from Jamie, and they lock it into that
No bounce.
pocket. It's going to be awfully hard to get rid of it.
Stay with it though.
It's running straight for them.
We bouncing? Yep, yep, yep.
Oh, a little ticky ticky.
Whoa, whoa, roll.
Roll in front.
Little roll in front.
Oh.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Nice shot.
Is there a hole?
That works.
Looks like sheet one has just finished up their end. They're looking around. There may be a measure.
Just draw it into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Charlie's just going to try to draw right to it.
Can see that there was a nice
Especially
shot and
watching
take
the
their
way
one.
that
Yeah, so like I
when you
do.
played that hack waiter,
Yeah.
that was into, like we tried to push it through that hole and roll.
Yeah.
How those rocks, how that middle rock
See
stuck,
Charlie
there's
taking
no
his
way.
mask off to throw. I'm curled with my mask on for the first time last week, and hats off to all curlers who have been curling with masks. It is not
Trying
easy,
to.
but we
Where
do
are
it
you?
to play the sport we love.
He's got the weight.
Whoa!
So all players must wear masks
Back
except
line.
when they're sweeping.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Nice shot here by Leah coming up maybe. Nice shot. Got their one.
whoa. Just kidding.
shot, Leah.
Thanks.
Got a tie game here on our sheet.
It's sweet. All we could do.
4 more ends to go. Oh wait, that was 5. 3 more ends to
Yes.
go. That didn't count right.
I don't know either. I'm stupid.
Curse of mixed doubles, not being able to count.
Did they determine the score in ice 1 yet?
I don't think so. I think they're still in the process. I want to say it was 2 or 3 for Adams Robichaux. I believe their shot was first, and they were measuring for the second and third point, but we'll see what they hang.
That same path you like? Sick.
Jamie setting up the rocks on our sheet. What you may not see on the stream is there are 3 numbers down the center line in the guard zone. So there's a 1, a 2, and a 3. So when you play mixed doubles, you make an agreement where you're going to put the guard rock, either on the 1 spot, the 2 spot, or the 3 spot. If you're really curling ice, you'll put your guard on the
Mine's
3
getting
spot
better, but
because you know you'll be able to get around it. If you have it on the 1 spot, it means you have straighter ice, so you want that guard higher. So in
Carving
this
in there.
case, during these provincials, they've decided to put it on the 2 spot, so it's kind of the middle of the road. It's curling, but not curling that much. So it goes right in front of the little dot that's on the ice that you can't see.
Wouldn't worry too much about it.
Sorry, bud.
Huh?
I said, sorry, bud.
Looks like this weekend they automatically chose what the stationary rocks were going to be. So
not give
as a
that any
team, you have
extra.
7 rocks to play with to decide which 5 you want to use.
Still not moving.
Nice line here by
There.
Jamie.
Well, lock it on. Line's gonna be good.
They probably want a little tap here. Make some space in that 4 foot.
Curl.
Nice shot by Jamie. Great line.
Took a lot less ice there. Yeah, and make sure.
How's your age?
Been heavy on everything with that rock.
It's a lot less than mine.
Don't oversleep this.
I gotta go.
Keep in front of it. No tap. No bump.
Nice shot here by Charlie.
Good.
Nice freeze.
Jack.
Great judging by Leah to put
Perfect.
that rock where she needs to put
Yeah.
it.
It's like throwing the other turn.
It's not just the person
Like throwing
throwing.
the other
You got to
turn,
take into
just corner
consideration the
freeze on
person
it,
sweeping the
we happen to
rock
bounce
too,
the
because
shade
they're the
again.
one judging the speed.
That's good.
You know this path? You've seen this a few times? Yeah, I think so.
So even though Jamie and Jacqueline are shot, they probably want to jiggle these rocks around because the goal is going to be to score more than 1 here. Going to the other side, try to get some separation.
Or even do a setup shot for your
Really,
next
yeah,
ones.
that's exactly. It's a setup shot. Got a break here. It's trying. Catches that 4 foot line, it's gonna go. I'm just gonna touch it. Just a
Hey.
little jiggle by Jacqueline. Nice throw.
But it unlock them, so.
Unlock them. We still haven't hung the score on sheet 1, or we'd be updating you folks. So as soon as we see it posted, we'll let you know.
Sorry. It unlocked those 2 rocks. It's kind of the main point, right? It unlocked those rocks.
During the COVID protocols,
point.
there's a designated score person, so they're the only ones allowed to touch the score cards that we hang. So we have to wait till that person
sounds
gets
good.
down to the other end of the ice before
another one
we
in
know
there?
what the score is.
Right, because when they walk on the ice, they sanitize their own handles. They sanitize the scorecards, so everything's ready to go for them. Did you see what Charlie was calling here?
I didn't notice.
I think he's playing the same shot that he just threw, maybe a little jiggle. Try to jiggle himself in there for shot.
Move that little blue one in the back a bit.
7,
Where's the weight?
8.
Whoa.
Oh, a little more than he wanted.
Coming down.
No. No tap.
That's good. Good, Charlie.
Now, this end is shaping up a little different than the last because all the rocks are at the T-line or above for the most
Good
part.
throw.
Jacqueline and
That's a
Jamie
good
are going to
spot.
have to be
Looking
really
good.
careful here. Check out those angles.
But that's not looking good.
Oh,
I like the same
Mike is
shot.
grabbing Coco.
I mean, we're not going to get much weight on
I'm
it.
gonna get my shirt to go over it.
It did carve pretty hard at the end. Yeah, I think just take a little less ice. We're still shot, but
I like that though. We have to.
What would you do here, Shannon?
Oh, man, the 6.
You kind of have to
don't
unlock
really
those
like
yellows
putting anything
somehow.
here
So I do like the way that they're coming
because
at it.
anything on that side.
Maybe hitting
gonna stop it, right?
that 8 that's right by Jacqueline's
Yeah, I
broom
think
is
so. Just get on top of it.
directly buried. But with the swing and with that back
Come
8
the other way,
finish,
too.
if they could get to just the corner of that with
Yeah, I agree.
back 4, back 8
2
weight,
inches
and just
left ice.
unlock those rocks a little bit and kind of push that yellow out to the side, might open up some options for them. And that's what I think they're looking at right now.
Yeah, the 2.
Again, as you pointed
Yeah.
out, Michelle, always thinking and setting up.
Mm-hmm. Even if they're going to move that back blue in the button a little bit, but they almost need to at this point.
That's right. That 4-foot area is getting very crowded.
It's amazing how many rocks you can put in there.
Oh yeah, especially with when you start with one in there. And if we look, the stationary stone is actually in the back 12, so all 4 of those rocks are in the 4-foot right now. We're thrown there.
Jamie working
Line
hard
looks
on
good
this
here.
one.
Nice shot coming up.
He's right to it though.
Just died on them.
Hey.
Still awkward for Leah and Charlie to get rid of that back blue. Angles are actually probably in Tingley Brennan's favor right now.
Yep. I like it.
Yeah. Try to ever get that bounce off that second one.
Whatever you like.
Looks like Charlie might be looking at playing a big weight shot here.
Gonna take 2 rocks to get
See
that
if he's got
yellow
the
top
back
4
lift or
foot over
not.
there.
And over on sheet 1, we still don't have a posted score yet.
I know, I keep looking
They
to
keep
see if they're
looking
going
and
to
checking.
move. Is anyone making the move for the score box?
No.
I'd move something if I was them. Because really, if they touch either of those yellows, it'll end up being an okay result for them.
And we got a back lift here, so lots of weight. Let's go.
No,
See
he's
what
running it.
happens. Should be some moving granite.
Is he on the guard?
Oh, I think he's by.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be
Oh,
nice shot
shot.
by Charlie. I think that run is the best option right now for them.
you hit what you can see, you're going to get this back one.
Yeah, there's that as well, Jamie.
Like, you're definitely moving this. Even if you move it to here,
Oh, good throw.
that's way better than what it is right now. So, hit what you can see,
I see the backswing coming. I'm like, oh, get ready, get ready.
firm.
Jacqueline can throw weight.
9.
I've played with Jacqueline. I've played against Jacqueline. Jacqueline can probably throw it the hardest of any man. She's always impressed me with her weight. So this shouldn't be a problem for her.
Charlie special right there.
Oh, I can't catch him. I can't keep up. I shouldn't even sweep him.
Like, it's edge on edge. The blue rock's edge on edge with it, right? So, with the yellow guard.
What are they playing? Are they playing the run back?
Yep, I think so.
I'm off the top.
I'll get you by the guard.
Yeah.
You have to guard it.
Yeah. Right.
If it's peel, it's going to come hard. And she'll definitely get some
Right.
movement off these. If she hits it right, they're both going flying.
And they have to get the ball out.
Here it comes. She's got a nice extension. It's close.
She's going by them. Yeah, pick one.
She's going to hit it enough of it.
Oh, no.
Just missed that top one.
Okay.
Oh, didn't get the yellow far enough. Looks like Charlie and Leah may still be sitting the 2.
Looks like it.
We guard that. Where's that?
Easiest draw is here.
Yeah.
I'll guard the tap.
The tap's not for 2, so. Right?
I wouldn't think so.
No, we're yellow. Yellow. Okay.
Looks like over
Okay.
on sheet 1, they finally
you
posted the
basically have
score.
to be
Looks like Adams
out
Robichaud
on
picked
the
up a deuce
4-foot
in the
line.
4th
Right.
end. Currently leading 7-4.
Yeah, I think so too.
Unless you want to
In
play
the
the
5th,
other
though,
way.
there
Yeah,
are
like this.
3 blues buried behind
Is it
that center
forward,
right
do you
down the
think?
line. So, again, forward Jeffrey putting some
No.
pressure on.
No.
Back and forth game over there.
Yeah.
They're trying to burr off a draw to the 4th
Call
foot.
short, but
I think it's all
Probably
there.
the easiest path that Jacqueline and Jamie would have had would have been this
way
one.
is
Careful.
there.
Definitely the smartest place to put this rock. Really want to make sure that you're above the tee, though. I think Charlie recognizing
Yep.
might be going deep, so trying to pull it deep. Kind of gives a little backing now to Jamie. Charlie recognizing that.
Just outside 8.
It is for the single, though. So
Mission accomplished.
Mission
if you-
accomplished,
This is it. This is
right.
last draw.
that's the big win in mixed
Mm-hmm.
doubles, only giving up
Sorry,
one.
Charlie.
No, Leah will be frustrated in herself. She will
It's too
want it a little
positive.
higher.
Positive identification. Line.
So, were you were inside the 8 foot, right?
Good force.
Yep.
Okay, so I think we're okay if I go edge.
Line was good. That stopped right
Speed
there.
seems
Yeah, it was
okay.
good. It's just the wrong
Same
weight.
as I was throwing here.
So Jamie should know this path well. Let's draw the
Really
button
wrong
path.
weight.
They throw that a lot in mixed doubles, and Jacqueline herself threw it twice this end, so they should have a good, confident idea of where that is.
Yep.
With the backing,
I'm not
it should
heavy.
feel even a little bit better.
Room. Well,
Looks a little heavy right
stay
now.
with it.
I
Yep.
think he pushed it out a bit.
Whoa, whoa.
Push it a little bit.
Got to get to the inside of that yellow.
It's gonna be
No, 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 no,
close.
no, 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 no.
We're
no,
okay
no.
here.
Oh, yeah. Nicely done.
Nicely done. One blue. Keep the hammer in the evens, which is the goal. Nice tight game. Which is what you expect
Still
at this
heavy.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Believe almost all the teams that I've seen on the list have played in the mixed doubles before in past
Ask-
years.
ask the
So
boys. I'm
all of them have
notorious for being
experience
light.
at this level playing mixed doubles.
Never heavy. It's not that. I just think it's a
So you
little
expect
faster
there to be
than
close games.
my legs are thinking it is. It is a little quicker than yesterday. Yeah, holding up, so. All right, so have a good one here.
All right. That's right. You want to make 5?
I'm tight. I'm tight if anything.
Yep.
No.
Yep,
no.
for line.
Round one, they're almost a
Hard
full
for line.
and behind.
Gotta
Still
go.
finishing up 5.
Hard. Wow.
Ooh, Jamie might
Coming
be
hard to the guard.
Freak's sake.
really hard. Almost wrecking. Not what they wanted. don't want to give the other team corner guards when you don't have hammer.
This one? Okay.
Jamie would be
like
frustrated at
phrase?
himself with that.
Brutal.
Well, we don't want to be close to the guard, so
Try
I'd
not to
say
be heavy and holding on to it too long.
middle of that blue one or edge of the blue one.
Yep. It's all there. It's not really curling. We rub off our own.
It's gonna be hard to get to that back one now.
Oh, shoot.
That was a 13-8.
Yeah, just a little bit heavy. Not going to be happy with that.
It's creating a little pocket to draw to.
Right, because there's no
like middle
hitting
eight
just
kind
yet.
of, right?
So Jamie and Jacqueline can't hit just yet. They've got to be
Back
some
case
sort
of
of tap
heavies.
draw. So set up a nice little pocket for them to draw to. Nice shot by Jacqueline in front of the tee.
Definitely usable.
Looks like there may be some waiting. Oh, someone from Charlie. Just want to tap it out. They can hit now.
Yeah.
Hack.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Straight back.
Okay.
So mission accomplished for Jamie and Jacqueline.
You know, it'd be sweet.
That's fine.
Hit that yellow one onto the outside half of our blue. Get rid of both yellows. That blue is just above the yellow,
It's not bad.
right? And the yellow you're running. Yeah. Even if you throw,
I know. It's just
play
the
the
same
hit and roll
thing.
over to the other
Jamie
side.
and Jacqueline discussing if they'd like
Still fine,
to
too.
remove those two yellows in the house, crossing the face of that top
Control.
yellow and running
I'm thinking that,
blue into the yellow.
I'm thinking at least
sticking
control
it.
because you want to,
I always
if you
find
hit
that
half
with
of that
mixed
blue
doubles,
rock,
playing those
that,
really intricate
that back
hit
yellow's
shots
got
are
to go.
so
Like if we're going to play
hard.
this, the back yellow
Could
almost has to
backfire
go.
so quickly.
Super weight sensitive.
So wait, since I'd probably be tempted right now to just throw up a center line guard. Try to simplify my life.
Taking it out over there too.
It's a lonely blue rock in there behind the tee line though.
That's right.
And behind us.
And over on sheet one, a big 4-ender by Forward and Jeffrey to go up 8-7 against Adams Robichaud. 2 4-enders over in that game in the two.
Three.
3.
2, 3, 5.
Forward and Jeffrey have scored twice, 8 points, 2 times. Can you
throw.
imagine? 4 and 4. Got a barn burner going on over there.
It's like touchdown.
Oh yeah, could have had that easy.
Nice shot by Jacqueline. Just kept their rocks in the house. One of them in the top.
Down there looking at us like we could have had that easy.
Well. Close. Close. No. 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 No.
Okay. That's fine.
Charlie removing that rock in the 4-foot.
Which is what he wanted. He would have
That's
liked
okay.
for it to stick around.
What's the shot call here?
Not roll as far.
It's not bad.
Yeah, just a little more weight.
Just nose.
Were you coming close to get the tick tick?
No.
Okay.
No.
What are they gonna do?
finish.
Yeah.
They're going to try hit and
That's a good
roll.
throw.
Well, they don't really care about the double, right?
Bad spot.
All they care about is having 2 rocks in there. I don't mind eliminating that rock. That's over there. I don't mind doing that. Right now, the way that they get rid of our blue is through that hole. Hey, whether this rock's back there and he makes a double off of it, his shooter will roll out if he tries it. So. No, I'd rather go after the open one. One that's on the outside.
What are they gonna play?
Don't know. It's hard to get at it with anything less than
Yeah.
maybe hack.
I know, board's good.
Freeze isn't
Blue?
easy either. Freeze isn't easy either with the line.
I think so. Maybe just a few more inches.
Top maybe.
Yeah.
Probably makes the most sense.
Throw hack at it and roll the open.
Yep.
Means they can double.
Yep.
Not sure what they finally decided. They were talking about
They got
trying to
bored.
hit that outside yellow, but I guess that's what they are doing.
Yep.
Trying to keep it so that Thompson Sullivan only get their one. Is it past that guard?
Oh yeah, we're clear by the guard.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Recognizing that Thompson Sullivan will need to eventually make a play on that top blue. Maybe they'll
Good throw.
have some sort of jam or something working their
So that was your
favor.
last one, right? Okay. Because even up 2 here is fine.
Roll to the side.
Cut.
Charlie not being tempted, playing the hit and roll behind one of those corners. If you're just tuning in now, you would have thought we're in a power play, but we are not. Just an accidental splitting of a guard.
There's always a good path.
Over on sheet 1, though, there was a power play. Adams Row Show have utilized theirs.
Yep. Oh. Yep. Yes! Hard! Hard!
Good turn.
Hard! Hard! No roll!
Nice
No roll!
Oh,
Shot.
Nice shot.
Nice throw.
Nice throw.
that's good, Charlie.
Just me,
Kept
eh?
that blue around as a little backer.
My last.
His
That's
shooter.
all
Shooter
Sullivan.
rolled that shooter
I don't
berry.
have 2 here.
Yep. Definitely get. You can't get
Good throw.
rid of both of them.
Nice
That's
result.
nice.
Well, what about if you raise that guard?
I don't see
Could
anything
you
else, right?
angle it off the yellow
have
into the
something
back
to
Probably.
forefoot?
Well, I just don't want to get cute.
Laser eye focus.
Because even if he pushes it straight onto this,
From here
he's
we
still getting
can.
2, right? Like,
I mean, it's
not really
possible. I guess with mixed doubles, you're always trying to think of,
changes her path.
because you only have 5 rocks in total, so you can't play around as much, I find. So you kind of go
Go.
sometimes to those more softer shots. Jamie's calling right now a little hit and roll.
It's his last shot too, so you can't make a mistake
Right.
in a tight
right.
game.
Good job, thrower.
Worst case scenario here, you roll out, you jam and roll the yellow out, you give up 1 or 2. And you know, where you're up 1, you're always thinking about that. You only got 1 more into play after this. 2 is okay. Down 1 with hammer and mixed doubles, that's exactly where you want to be.
It's easy not to run down there sweeping.
So nice. And like with only 2 sheets too, you don't even really have to worry about catching. It's great. It's like whatever.
Yep. Yep. Clean. Clean.
Make sure we keep
Ah!
this out there. Jamie doesn't care about sticking around just as long as he removes it, which is exactly what he's done. Got the open draw for 2 here for Leah. She makes this. Down 1 with hammer. That's what you want.
Just need a piece of the 8-foot here.
Right. Both power plays have now been used.
Just need
so
to
you have a
trust it.
shot. Charlie and
So
Leah,
let's take
you know,
my
all the
time and give it to you.
all the
I've seen
plays
his
we
carve
focus
so
to the
hard at
center
the end,
of
but his
event.
weight's
It's
so
gonna be an
much less
exciting
than what
finish.
mine is. Than
Okay,
what it was
Jamie.
on
What
the throne.
happens?
No. one you thrown?
This way?
No.
Should I go this way?
Yeah. Remember the one you threw it right to Jackson Walk before?
Her path's still a little different,
Yeah.
so.
Yep. Roger, you think?
Oh. Didn't you take edge of the rock?
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. I forgot.
Charlie reminding Leah of my shot she's just thrown previously. And getting her head. She threw it, she made it. This is where
all
you
there.
throw your line and things. Now Charlie's got to make it.
Line's fine.
It's all up to him.
All up to him to sweep it there. Make her look good.
Looks fine.
Just dusting her in. That's what you want to see. Nice shot, Leah.
Good sweep.
Yellow.
So Thompson, Sullivan leading by 1, 6-5 over Tingley, Brannen after 7.
Good sweeping. It's tired of being heavy. Thanks.
Going to be an exciting finish here.
It is.
In mixed doubles, when you are
So that same weight, instead of being heavy
down
like I
one,
had
they're
been?
going to try to steal here. So there's going to be lots of rocks in play, but it's harder to defend as the team with the hammer.
Yeah.
It's going to be played
Definitely.
probably just like a
Yeah.
normal end. You're not going to be seeing peeling
Yeah, no, I know.
or anything like that here.
Not 4 foot.
Yeah.
8 foot fine.
Yep. Which turn you like?
The key for this one is not to be behind the tee line.
Take an edge 8.
Yeah.
Leah's going to want to throw a real nice one here.
Still think it's all
All
there.
line. Get lots of weight.
Try and make 2 for you
Okay,
this end.
line's fine. Still room.
Lots of weight.
Line's good.
Line looks good here. Weight looks really nice,
Got
actually.
room, but line's good.
Better lock it on there, Charlie.
Yeah, little finish.
Little bounce.
Even top 4 is
Nice.
fine.
Nice
Good
shot.
sweep, Charlie.
Yep.
Is she
Keep it
top
in
4?
front of the tee line. Again, don't have to be shot right now. Just have some setup
Play
shots.
let's play the in.
Get some rocks in
This is your
place
same
so
path.
that you can
Finally
move
found
on top
your
'em,
way.
change them around. Jamie's probably going to be trying to freeze down to this top yellow. Maybe tap
Should
it
be
out and
hair
open a
hot,
little
but
bit.
that's fine because my line's tight.
Back 8.
Yep.
Back 8.
Looks
Yep.
like he's got the right weight
Whoa.
for this.
Go back 8.
Back 80.
Girl.
Just tap this yellow one out into the open.
Straight. Straight.
Get out of that
Straight.
center line area.
Hard.
Not tap him up though.
Hard.
hopefully.
Nice shot.
There, nice shot by
Very
Jamie.
nice.
Good
Yeah,
sweep.
just tap him out. Stay positioned in front of the tee line. Very nice shot.
Good weight control.
Great weight control. And you know, we're in the 8th end. They've thrown those come arounds how many times in a row? Got it in their back pocket.
I really gotta go.
Good sweep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's
whoa.
a 3.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
So he's short. Come around the one he just threw.
Okay, it's good.
Nice shot by Charlie.
The one he just threw. Come
I'm
around.
gonna junk up the center just a little bit.
Yeah, there's nothing over here for them right now. There's nothing on
That's
my side
fine.
for them.
Not
right
shot. They're not in the house,
Right,
but that's
so-
a
Oh, you
very
want it?
usable rock.
now. Just top 4.
Not gonna feel without a couple of beds.
No.
Top 8. Top 4.
It's true.
Feel to get around this one. No.
Ah, little more. Yeah, because edge 8's going to get you split in center. We got to make sure we get by that rock. I think we'll be okay, but
Jacqueline trying to come in behind that guard now. That side of the ice seems to be a little bit straighter.
Straightening up near the end of the game, that makes sense. It's starting to wear down a little bit. That path has been used a lot going towards that center line. Just wanted to stop in front of the tee. Oof, put on the brakes.
Great throw. Just line was perfect.
Charlie wanting to
like
just
it.
freeze down into that pocket. Maybe a little jiggle, but starting to make the
Wait, no,
move.
wait. No bump.
Good.
No bump. Where's the weight?
To it.
Looking good
Let it
here.
curl. Let it curl.
Sit.
Nice shot by
Go.
Charlie. It's going to be a hard one to remove.
Good throw.
Like
You
locking
might
it
be
on.
able to use that top one in the 8 foot just outside the 4 foot to try to raise into it.
I'm thinking we could get to
Might
the
see enough
inside of
to
that. Same weight, same everything.
Sheet 1 here's got
Yeah. I
last
think
shot, and
everything's
the
the
6th
same
then.
there.
Melissa seems to have a open
Yeah.
hit.
Open hit for 3, I think. Looks like. Is she going to stick around?
She definitely moved it. There we go. Well,
Rolled out. Took her 2.
so they lead 9-8 after 6.
So Jamie and Jacqueline playing that soft draw, deciding not to touch anything. Just going to try to draw in. Set up some ankles. Knowing that they want to take their 2 here. Nice shot by Jacqueline. Very usable rock. Currently, Jamie and Jacqueline kind of own both sides of the 4 foot right now.
Super good angle.
Hard for Sullivan to get in on the right-hand side when you're looking at it from our angle.
Just gotta jiggle them.
You trying to tap that?
We've always got my first. Remember my first throw?
Okay.
We've always got that shot.
Now
Okay.
he
What's
gets blue and hard, and the rail is going out no matter what.
okay?
If we guard it,
Yeah.
playing that top blue one here, we've got nothing.
Okay. What's the
I
pro
don't
side?
have to move the blue one, but I need to be sort of top 4 foot.
Okay. So what's pro side here? Is lighter?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you know.
So you heard Leah and Charlie discussing, if we don't make the shot, what's the pro side? What do we want out of it just in case? And they're both agreeing that it's better to be light than to be heavy. So you put another rock in there and you accidentally jiggle things around too much, you might open
weight.
up your rock that's sitting in there right now a shot.
Line's tighter.
Okay. It's the same weight.
If he gets to the inside, this is a really good shot.
Get to the inside corner.
It is curling.
She's working hard.
It's working hard to get a by.
I think we're by.
At this point, do you want
yeah.
it by?
Sorry.
Do you want to hang it out there?
Sorry.
Not a bad result, but could you run that in? Yeah, right on the nose. And that might go around the horn out. I think we're
Sorry,
going to see a
Charlie,
hard
you're
one
good.
coming here from Jacqueline.
Deal.
You only
Yeah,
have
let it
2
fly.
rocks left now. You really need to start thinking about how can we get that one that's in
Whatever it is to get to nose.
shot position out of there.
Want me to hold? I'm a pretty good sweeper.
Based on where Jamie put his rock, it looks like on Kits, it's not curling a whole lot.
I
Sorry.
think
You
she's
threw it
throwing
really good.
peel though.
Peel, yeah. You want to hope to get some of that granite moving out of there to give yourself a shot. No matter what, you want to make sure you have a shot for 1. Tie game, then it's anyone's game going into that extra end if you need it.
Didn't help that Ellery was behind.
Good toss.
Probably trying to chase it.
Should be a hard one coming here. Lots of granite's going to start moving.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
This is going to be close.
Yep. Bring it back. Yeah.
Oh, real close. Oh, nice
Very
shot.
nice.
Wow. Sitting 3. Not a lot of great options here for Thompson Sullivan.
One shot each left,
Have,
right?
I guess, Leah's out-turn draw. As Russ keeps saying, small
3
piece
right
of
now.
real estate. You got to get it there, no bump.
She's
You got to have curl. If not, it's probably going to hang open. If you can get it edge on edge, though, you have a shot.
landed.
Same line as the one you threw with the guard.
Okay.
The
like
Tingley
edges.
seems to be owning almost
12
both
is
sides of the house
Great
right
throw.
now.
Right.
That was
Yeah.
a great
Everybody
result.
knows. I'm glad I swept.
Pretty much the same weight.
Unfortunately, with that overcurl by Charlie, he left that shot for Jacqueline, and she did not miss.
Got a freeze on the back one.
You're light.
Okay, go ahead. Yep.
Charlie, right out of Leah's hand, thinks
Line
that
up.
she's a little
Hard,
light.
Charlie.
Line looks pretty good right now.
Hard.
Doesn't look too light to me.
Line's
Looks like it's
good.
actually pretty
Yep,
nice
line.
line. Coming in there nicely.
Hard line. It won't.
Nice shot by Leah. A little overswept by Charlie.
Game,
And that's
Charlie.
the game.
Good luck,
Yeah,
eh?
it scored too.
Okay.
Overswept a little bit, I would say. But great game by both teams. Right down to the wire. Nice shot by Jacqueline.
That was a
to
really
seal
nice- that
game.
was a really good
nice
shot.
game.
Oh. There's one.
So final score of
6-5 because they shook before the last.
oh, that's
end.
right. Yeah.
So technically 6-5 with
Good game,
a
Thea.
XX in 8.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you for watching this broadcast today and
Okay,
joining
good
me,
luck.
Shannon. This was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Love watching curling. Wish I was out there myself, but it's fun to be out here nonetheless.
The next draw is at 3 p.m.
I almost put my paws on him.
So we'll be looking forward to join us then. You could watch us live broadcast on the Curling NB Mixed Doubles Championships only on Bell 5, Channel 1. Or you could join through Curling NB webcast player, courtesy of 360 Live.
Gonna have
Thanks
anything?
again.
Want a Gatorade
Thank
or-
you. Have a great day, guys.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you.